I've been getting a lot of questions lately about formatting SD cards, specifically why we do this, how we do it, and what it's used for. So let's talk about formatting your SD card and give a little explanation as to why we do it, and then I'll show you how to do it. All right, we're gonna run down to the very basics, and an SD card is what you put into your camera so that it can hold all the information that you're taking day of. There are some cameras, like digital cameras, that have internal info, but that's gonna be held in your camera. What's held on your SD card is gonna be external info. So this is an SD card. I'm sure we've all seen them before. I primarily use SanDisk because they're my favorite, they're my go-to. My camera, there's a little slot that looks like this. You just pop it out like that. This is where your SD card is gonna go in and out. Always these little things down, just in case you didn't know. So you just pop it in here like this, push it in, and then you close it. And when this is in your camera, this is gonna be recording your information. So everything that you're shooting at your sessions or at your weddings or whatnot is going to be stored on this card. This is your external info. You're done with your session, you pop this open, push it down, pop it out. This has all of your images on it. This is like the keepsake to all of your images. So then when you go to upload your images, you're gonna put this into your computer and save them to a hard drive or save them to your desktop, but this is still going to hold your images on it. Even after you download your images onto your desktop or your hard drive, this is still holding your images. It's going to hold your images until you format your card. So for me personally, I download my images and I put them on a hard drive, but I keep my images on my SD card until I have delivered every single image to my client, I've heard back from them, and I'm literally ready to wipe the images from my desktop. Obviously, still keep them on your hard drive for as long as you possibly can. I personally don't ever delete them from my hard drive, but you do want to eventually format your card because these aren't very cheap and you do want to reuse them for your sessions. So I have delivered a session and it is wiped off of my computer. It's only saved on my hard drive, my external hard drive. It goes into this delivered box, which pretty much just means these are ready to be formatted. All right, so I'm gonna show you this in real time. I'm gonna take one of my cards out of my delivered box because these have not yet been formatted. And I'm just gonna grab a random one. I'm gonna insert it into my camera. And I don't even necessarily remember what session this was, but I know for a fact that they're safe to be formatted. I'm gonna turn my camera on. By the way, this is on an R6 Mark II. Go to your menu. And it's gonna be under your wrench. Mine's on page 1. It says format card. If I were to press my playback button, I would see photos. This was a real estate session. I would see photos that I took. And like I said, these have already been delivered and I no longer need the photos on my card, but they are backed up to my hard drive. So I have a copy of the photos on my hard drive, but I no longer need them on my card and I'm ready to reuse this card for another session. I'm gonna click format card. There's only one card in my camera, so it says no card 2 in camera. I'm gonna click number 1, and it tells me how many gigabytes I use. So, oh, sorry, the reflection's kind of bad. On this card, I had 119 gigabytes available.